What's up, fellow gamers? I'm back with another part on our warder playthrough. 18, I believe this is. Yeah, it's part 18. At the end of part 17, I was telling you I was gonna go farm some reputation before heading into the Blond Grove, so I could get this quest here, the Rawari Legacy. I told you the wrong faction at the end of part 17. I thought it was Devil's Crossing. That's the wrong one for that quest. It's actually the Rovers. So you have to farm a bunch of undead. The best place to do that at is going to be Steps of Torment, which is right in here. So we take Broken Hills to get there. And then you can even farm a little bit from Twin Falls. There's like a little area right down the pathway here that has quite a bit of undead in it as well. But the best place to do it is Steps of Torment, without a doubt. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna... So I ended up getting capped out with Homestead on my Shield Commando, which made it so I can purchase these now and give them to any of my characters. And it makes it so these things only cost like 12,000 iron bits a piece. They're pretty dang cheap. But now I gain 100% reputation with Homestead instead of only 50%. So not only do I not have to waste 88,000 iron bits on all my characters with each city to get these, I can buy them a lot cheaper now with that guy. At least with Homestead. I'll unlock the others later. But, you know, they give twice as much reputation now, so they're pretty badass. I'm a fan. Yeah. But yeah, so I gained, I think I was 40? Yeah, I think I was 40 at the end of the last video. So I gained a few levels while farming. I mean, that's just kind of part of it. But that's about all you missed. I gained a few levels farming, and then I got these new pants. This medal here, and this amulet here. But other than that, that's all that's changed. But that boosted, just those 3 items boosted our damage like I think 600 or 700 DPS, so wasn't too bad. But yeah, so now we can continue up into Blond Grove and not have to worry about backtracking at a later time to go through those portals and get those items for that quest. And you don't have to do it that way if you don't mind backtracking later on. Normally I wouldn't mind. It's just with this one specific quest it kind of sucks because the portal is random spawn. So, you may have to clear out the whole freaking Blond Grove all over again just to find it. I don't really want to do that. 'Cause I don't really like this zone. So, I definitely don't want to come here more than I have to. Got real excited too on my Shield Commando today. I found a legendary one-hander. Freaking awesome. Thought, oh yeah, finally an upgrade. Woohoo, cool. It gives plus to Shaman and Nightblade skills. I was like, what the hell? What am I going to do with this? I don't have a one-handed Shaman. I don't even have a Nightblade yet. And then it gave no attack speed and no lifesteal. So it was, just all around crappier than my current item. So yeah. It always sucks when you finally find a legendary one-hander and it's crappier than the epic one that you're using now. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. But oh well. I'll find a good one someday. I'm only level 68. Or no, not 68. 60. Well, I think I'm only 65. But I still got a ways to go. I hopped on Diablo for like an hour while I was at work today to try out some of the new stuff, you know, see what the new patch offers, and I mean, there's some great, cool new stuff. It's definitely better than it was, but I don't know, I don't know. I might have to try it again, but after playing this, I couldn't get back into it. I was kind of like, oh, you know, this game just feels better to me. It's more fun, hell of a lot more challenging. I mean, the only challenging thing about Diablo is the greater rifts, and you know, even those aren't that incredibly challenging. Like if you get way high up into the greater rifts, like into the 80s and 90s, yeah, they're really hard. But the only people that ever get that far are like the hardcore guys that just play non-stop all day, every day. You know, no normal player can actually get to that point, so it's just dumb. But I don't know. It's a good game. It has a lot to offer, a lot of cool stuff, you know, that's just different and unique, but it's definitely more user-friendly than, you know, say this game or Path of Exile or anything like that. It's a much simpler game. It's very dumbed down. You know, it's a great game for, like, you know, people of all ages instead of just like, you know, teenagers and adults. Like this game right here, I mean, unless, you know, the little kid you're trying to play it or teach it with is skilled with games and been playing them for many years, they're going to have a hard time picking this up. Where with Diablo, they can just hop right in, and I mean, it basically holds their hand the whole way. It's just easy. You know, you can hit level 70 in a couple days. And that's just, you know, and I'm not talking played days either. I'm talking like maybe 8 hours of playtime. I mean, it's quite fast. And then you can get items eventually that make it so you can level all the way to max in like an hour. So that's one thing I really like about this game better is the journey in this game. The majority of the journey is the leveling, because that for me is one of the most fun parts. You know, the journey in Diablo is all about the end game. It's not the leveling process at all. Leveling process is good. Storyline is good. You know, it's definitely a beautiful game in terms of, you know, the effects and the backgrounds and just the environments in general. But I don't know. And honestly, after playing this for so long, it felt almost a little too cartoony. Like, too kiddie. I was like, eh. This game just, I don't know, has more of the feel that this kind of game should. If you're fighting and killing demons and all sorts of crazy shit coming at you, it shouldn't be pretty and bright and fun. It should be dark and scary looking, you know? That's just how I feel it should be. But that's my opinion. And like I said, Diablo 3 is still a great game. I'll still play it for years and years to come. But at this point in time, it's just not for me. Okay, let's see, where are we going with this? Let's... Cunning. Let's see, 4826. Ha, yeah. More damage. Max that out next level. And then where are we going from there? So we'll go 1, 2... I still haven't decided if I'm going to go for Stormcaller's Pact or Oleron's Rage. You can only have one because it's, you see it says exclusive skill. Because of that, you can only use one at a time. Shitty thing is I wish they made it so you can only use one at a time per tree. So like, here's an exclusive skill, here's an exclusive skill, and then here's one, and here's one. It would have been a lot better, I think, if they would have made it so you could use one from this tree, one from this tree, because then I get them both. But at the same time, if I did that, my damage would be through the freaking roof. So, yeah, you know. The only issue I have is I don't... This boosts frostburn and electrocute damage, which I don't know that I really do any of. I do tons of lightning damage, but it doesn't boost lightning damage at all. Frostburn 30, electrocute 30. I mean, that's garbage. So 25% of 30. Yeah, huge damage boost. Like, that just sucks. And then you get that little, you know, little electrocute damage over 3 seconds buff and physical converted to lightning, but I think at the end of the day, this one's just better. You know, you get just a flat buff of extra pierce damage, offensive ability, movement speed, and then it does internal trauma damage, but then it also has a 25% boost to internal trauma damage. I don't know that I do any trauma damage now. I do not. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see as we get closer to that point. But I would like to start working towards one of them here soon. Because those are the kind of game-changing buffs that make a big, big difference. This one here, once I got that and maxed it out on my shield commando, oh my hell. Survivability and damage increased significantly from that. It was amazing. But I don't know, the thing with that Oleron's Rage is ever since the last patch it lost a lot of its main appeal. Because it used to be that this had attack speed instead of movement speed, and that this had move speed instead of attack speed. So this used to be far, far more appealing because it had attack speed on it. But now it's, I don't know, it's a tough decision. But I'm going to play around with some numbers and figure it out. Let's see here. There's some funky little item we're looking for in here that's for this quest. Ooh, getting a little low. Nope, don't want to leave just yet. The other thing too, the portal to get out of here spawns randomly. So like, you could wander around the whole damn place before you find the exit. Luckily we found it pretty quick. I just gotta remember that it's right there, so I can come back to it. These zones right here are one zone that I don't really care if I explore the whole thing or not, because there's no benefit to it. Once you get your quest item, you can leave and you won't miss much. Oh, hell. These guys hit really hard though. These shellborn dudes are tough. Yeah, so I'm considering for my next character to make a Nightblade. I don't know what to mix it with. I'm either going to go Arcanist or Shaman. I know I just did Shaman, but Shaman works, you know, it can work really well with Nightblade with the savagery attack. You know, that's pretty much the only thing I'd get from the Shaman tree. But I don't know. We'll see. Another good thing though that came from all that farming up that Devil's Crossing rep with killing a bunch of Cronley's gang, is I got a ton of dynamite. So that's good. So I need lots of that shit. Yeah, this shaman was one of those characters that started off slow and not the greatest, but he is becoming a powerhouse of damage the further we get into the game here. I mean, hell, look. Fully buffed, we're doing 7,500 DPS at level 44. That's huge. I mean, I think it's the highest damage I've ever seen at this level on any of my characters. Not even my ranged commando could have that kind of numbers, and his damage is insane. Currently level 55, he does 16,000 DPS. He only has like 5,500 health, so he is literally glass cannon. But he can kill shit usually before it can even get close. You fuckers. Well, that really blows ass, because now I have to find my way back there. See, I hate these zones. You can't use portals in them either. It's not like I can't drop a portal as I'm about to die to save my ass with. I just have to hope I don't die. I think it was there. Yeah, I hate these red portals. I'm so relieved when they're done and I'm done with this quest, because I don't like them. The fact that you can't use a portal really, really sucks. Especially in a game like this where it's this difficult and you're guaranteed to die. But I don't know. The whole random portal thing and having to find your way out is just annoying. Okay, well this isn't the right way, clearly. Yeah. I just saw the star on the map and thought, hey, maybe that's it. Nope, that's probably one of those dipshit guys that I have to loot. Okay, where the hell? There it is. Okay, let's do this before we go in. That'll help if I die again. And let's go kick the shit. Look at that. So the portal I just took in put me right here. Whereas last time it spawned me like way the hell up there. Which means the portal to leave has probably also been moved, which means I have to fucking find it again. Yeah, I hate these places. With a passion. They are really annoying. Oh, hell. Too much shit. Have to kill all these little assholes that are easy to kill but still do lots of damage. Run away. Oh my hell, I have four heroes. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fucking blast. This is gonna be a nightmare. Oh shit. Oh, wait, is that 5 heroes? Dude, what the hell? Who designed this shit? Holy shit. What is going on? One of them's almost dead. Come on. We got one down. You die. Seriously, die. Okay. Oh no, oh no. Fuck! Yeah. 5 heroes in one little square on the map. What the fuck? Like, who the hell put that shit in the game? That's way, way too much for one spot. Shit. Well, we're gonna be losing a lot of fucking experience. Fantastic. Oh my hell, another random fucking spawn. I hate this place. Fucking hate it. Whoever's in charge of this design is an asshole. Like, seriously, like, people that design this kind of shit just love to watch people die. Like, they just get joy out of people's fucking pain. Okay, well, at least we found the quest item. Well, fuck you and your friends. Frozen guys suck. They slow ya. Can't move. One of these assholes is like stunning me or jailing me or something. Oh, and freezing me. Fuck me. Okay, another one dead. Come on. Little bitch. Okay, what the fuck was that all about? Those guys must keep your skills on cooldown indefinitely or something. Because I couldn't shoot my lightning against them. Wow, this place fucking sucks. Fuck you, whoever created this. You're an absolute asshole. I mean, who doesn't want to lose half a level on one group of guys? Sounds like a fucking blast. That's the whole reason I play this game, is so I can de-level. Yep, fuck you. You're next, dickhead. What a crock of shit. It's the first time ever in, I don't know, probably almost 200 hours of playing this game. It's probably about where I'm at. First time I've ever seen 5 heroes in the same fucking spot. That is stupid. Yeah, gross. Okay, let's get the hell out of this pile of shit place. I'm willing to bet the portal has moved. Oh, might as well kill the boss while we're here. If we can survive long enough to do so. Okay, where's the exit? Oh, good. It's still there. That is good. Hell, see, then you leave the place and it puts you in some... What the... God. Too much randomization in that shit. It sucks. Hate that place. I have one more that I have to do. Well, luckily it's not for quite a while. It is way the hell up here. So by then I'll hopefully have better gear and better skills to handle that shit, because that sucked. Early, I can't believe there were 5 heroes right there, right next to each other. That's nuts. Alright, I got a couple quests to turn in. Homestead. Devil's Cross. Oh no, it's a different quest. Still need some of those seals of binding. Yeah. Guess we can cruise back and turn in those homestead ones and grab some consecrated wrappings while we're there. Shitty thing is that thing takes that also, which is for the quest that we need 3 of. Oh well, we'll find more. Consecrated wrappings here. Talk to you. And Captain Summer. Clean out our inventory while we're here. I don't think I have stash space for this thing. I'm probably just gonna have to carry it around. Oh, good, I do. Because I really don't want to carry that giant thing around with me everywhere. A little too big. I'm getting so sick of the lack of stash space. Like, it's bad. It's a serious problem. I'm to the point now where I'll pay them real money just for stash space. I'm so sick of it. Like, I'll pay you $5 for 5 more tabs. Come on. Hell, I'd pay $5 for 2 tabs. Just give me some damn stash space. There's too many items in this game to have that limited amount of space. And here. Offer. Thanks for the garbage. Yeah. I lose damage. But yeah, shitload of armor. Probably not worth it. Alright, devotion. I don't remember what we were doing over here. Scales? Yeah. It must be. 10% health. Son of a bitch. I just realized I never attached scales to this buff. That sucks. That means I haven't been getting any experience with it. Shit. Wait a minute. Oh. Son of a bitch. I thought I had it unlocked. Alright, well, let's go take one of those points back. That's why I never attached it. Didn't have it yet. Whoops. Okay. Give me that back. Thank you. Now, that. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Good, good, good. Gooda. Gooda. Wait, shut up. Yeah. Alright, let's clear out this shit grove. Seriously? A dead end? You bastard. See, I hate this place. It's just rocks and dead ends everywhere. Really sucks. Drop seals, you bastards. I need 3. I do like that skill though. That thing's pretty cool. That little star that drops down, a little blue circle, it just does a shitload of damage to anything that steps in it. I do like that. More dead ends. Yay, got one. Oh, you're a boss. Okay. I'll drop a portal in case you wreck my face. Which seems likely. Ooh. Oh my hell. Yeah. Okay. Let's try again. Die, you bitch ass pet. Dude, what in the hell is he hitting me with? So much damage. I guess I have to keep all his pets dead, but problem is by the time I kill all his pets, he just summons more. Come on, come on. Keep dying. Keep dying. Oh, run away. Go. Zap. No, run. Oh, you fuck. Well, in total, since like 20 minutes ago that I started this fucking playthrough right here, I've lost like half a level. I fucking despise this entire zone. Everything about this place sucks. Stupid ass portal that you have to go through for the quest. This stupid ass zone in general. I hate Blond Grove. Not one good thing about this place. It's just a piece of shit. Anything worth caring about? Probably not. Maybe. Let's see. That's an upgrade. Yeah, okay. You know, though, I don't know. Screw it. Let's go get... I wish it would tell you, like in a little parentheses thing, next to the augment numbers, like where it came from. Because I don't remember where I got those ones, so I don't remember where to go to get another. So here. Yes. Good, good. So put that on there. More damage. And then let's get one of those little gems. I think there should be a stash in every main town or city. Like, I wish there was one, you know, right here in Old Arcovia where I just was, because then I wouldn't have to come back here to grab this. I could have just done it all in one town. And more. So yeah, gained like 200 DPS from that ring. Not bad. What the? Another hero. I hate those things. Those freaking those, I don't know, I don't remember what the hell they're called. That thing I just killed the hero version of, like the floating mage things. It sucks being a melee versus those guys, because when they die they explode. And they explode in like a pretty large AoE. And it does a shitload of damage. As you saw, I almost died from it. It hits really hard. Those guys in general are just assholes. They put a debuff on you that basically negates all your resistances. And then when they die they explode for like, oh, what the hell, I think it's chaos damage. So when your resistances have been sapped down to nothing and then they explode for chaos damage, it almost kills you every time. It does a lot. See this. Oh, all of your defenses. So yeah. I guess it doesn't reduce them to 0, it just reduces them. But as you saw, I was negative 13% chaos resistance at that point. So it lowers all your resistances, your armor, everything. So you treat those guys kind of like the witch doctors. If you see them in a group, do whatever you can to kill it first. Because if it continues to debuff you while you're trying to kill a group of like hard-hitting enemies, you're gonna die for sure. Okay, I've already explored all this shit, so let's keep going. Why can't I heal? I hate these things. Doo-doo-doo.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, asshole things. I need them. Need them for the crystals. You need lots of crystals in this game. I'm certainly not going up into that shithole area again, though. That's as far as I'm going today on that one. I'm going to continue up into here. Last time, I believe we left off right before we went down in there, so that's where we're headed. Now that I got this stupid Blond Grove portal out of the way, I can just proceed forward. Yay! And I don't mean that portal. I mean that red chthonic portal. Damn, I need some food rations. I forgot what it's called. Not stamina. What the hell is that called? Ah! I forgot the name. What the hell is the word I'm looking for? Well, son of a bitch. Fortitude. That's what I'm thinking of. Fortitude is gone. So I really need to get some food rations or something to refill it. How the hell is all that shit dead? Alright. Free loot. Help me, friends, help me. I hate this headset. Because I wear glasses, it I don't know, like the rubber or whatever the hell this material is on the earpieces. Whenever I move my glasses or adjust them at all, it squeaks really freaking loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I hope not. It's going to make the video quality suck, but I know I can hear it. It's really loud and really annoying. So I'm in the market for a new headset. One that's not a piece of crap. Preferably one that's wireless. And doesn't have squeaky ass earpieces. Ones that are preferably cloth and not some sort of cheap rubber. I don't know what the hell this pleather, I don't know what it is. But it's squeaky and it's annoying. So yeah, If anyone knows of a good wireless headset that's, you know, $100 or less, let me know, please. Tell me in the comments or just flat out message me. Doesn't matter. But I would like to get one soon, because this drives me crazy. Die, you bastards. What has hit me so hard? It's this dickhead, isn't it? You die. And you die. And you die now. Yeah, there is a very, very noticeable difference between this guy and my one-hand shield commando for survivability. Motherfucker. I really just want to hit 45 so that way when I die, I'm not fucking losing any more experience. When I'm freshly 45, I'll die all day long. I don't give a shit. When I'm this close to leveling and I keep fucking losing all my experience, it's driving me insane. Like, it's pissing me off. If there was one thing I could remove from this game, it's the losing experience when you die. That's my most hated feature in this game. I hate that. I love this game, and it's great in many, many ways, but losing experience when you die just sucks ass. In any game, I don't care what the hell you're playing. Having your progress just basically erased is so annoying. Like, oh, well, you're halfway to a level? Well, you died 5 times? Well, you're not halfway anymore. You're an eighth of the way. Enjoy. Yeah, see, fuck that. It's really demoralizing to your player base. Especially because not every class is good at every piece of the game. Like, there's some parts of the game where no matter what class you are, you're going to run into some trouble and die a lot. Just the way it goes. So for a player to get to that point where they die 3 or 4 times in a row and lose, you know, a third of their level, yeah, that's enough to make a lot of people want to quit. It's really shitty. You know, if they want to keep the feature in, great, I get it. Punishment for death, otherwise people would just face dive into all the content and not give a shit. But lower the amount. It's too high. Like where I'm at with my guy, my level 65, oh my hell. If I die with him, it really sucks. I mean, it's seriously, every time I die, it's like 20 minutes worth of killing just erased, like it never fucking happened. So if I die 3 or 4 times on a, you know, a group of heroes or whatever, it's like, oh, well, you just lost an hour and a half of gameplay. Enjoy. What the fuck? That sucks. Because it takes a really, really long time to level once you get up that high. And then to lose, you know, 10% of your level when you die is like, what the fuck? That's not cool. I don't know, maybe you should just maybe scale differently. I think it's the set percentage that no matter what level you are, you lose that percentage of your level, which is lame. In the lower levels, yeah, 10% is fine. Who cares? Because you level so fast then anyway, that doesn't matter. But in the once you get like 50 and 60 plus, losing 10% of your level, that really fucks your day up, man. That's rough. Like, I'm really glad I'm playing a character with a shield as my main guy and getting that high up, because I can't even imagine trying to play someone without a shield in elite mode. Like this guy in elite mode, not happening. Unless I get some damn good gear before elite mode, not happening with this character. He's struggling in veteran mode. granted, he's a lot better now than he was, but he still struggles. That's why I'm having a really tough time deciding what I want to do next, because there's a lot of stuff that would definitely be fun, and stuff that I didn't like, playstyles I'd enjoy, but then I think about, well, how's this character going to be good in the end game? Like, is it going to be able to handle it, or is it just going to be a frickin' pile of trash that dies every time it gets attacked? I don't know. I've been working on a build every day and playing with numbers and looking at this and that, and still haven't totally decided on what I'm doing next. What I usually do is let the legendary item that I get from the final boss kill quest decide that for me. That's what I've been doing. But the last one I got from the playthrough with my shield commando was a caster offhand that gave a bunch of like acid and poison damage and stuff, so it's for like a Dreeg's Eye build, which, don't get me wrong, it's definitely powerful. It's cool, you know. It's just, I don't know, the playstyle is kind of boring in my opinion, because all you really do is you just have your one skill. That's all you do. You just spam Dreeg's Eye at everything, and then every now and again you'll drop like an AoE curse on the group you're fighting to drop their defenses and whatnot, and then just keep shooting your little eyeball. It's okay. I don't know. I thought about maybe trying to mix that up with like a pet build, you know, so having that as just my attack, and then put all my other points into like pets and buffs and stuff. But then, you know, then I have to worry about gearing. Like, is it possible to find gear that's really good for Dreeg's Eye, like poison, acid damage stuff, casting speed, but also gives pet bonuses? Oh, speaking of bonuses, I would like to turn mine on. Holy hell, that would help a little. But yeah, so I don't know. This is the type of shit I sit and think about when I'm like at work, playing on grimcalc.com. Like when I'm taking a break from playing the game, I'm sitting there on grimcalc. This is all the shit that's running through my mind when I'm trying to decide what to play next. So many different variables and shit in these kind of games that, yeah. There's just no way to know for sure how good a class or a character is going to be, or if you're going to like it if you just don't try it for yourself. You know, you can get on the forums, you can find some cool builds and ideas and stuff that might lead you in a, you know, a certain direction of where to start. You know, and you can copy that exact build and try to get all the same exact items that they did and have that same exact setup. But what happens if you go through all that work, find out you don't even like that build? That's going to feel shitty. So I usually kind of like to, you know, get some ideas from those builds, like a direction of where to start with my character, and then kind of take it my own way of how I think it's fun and how I think it should be played. You know, my first couple characters, both my commandos, I didn't really look at any guides or builds or anything. I just did what I thought was going to be fun and cool, and it turned out great. But as I do with all these kind of games, you know, the more and more I get into them, the more and more I get into like the theory crafting and the perfect numbers and the builds and all that bullshit, and well, takes a fun game and turns it into a job. Still having fun, just can't figure out what the hell I want to do next. Like, I mean, it took me like 3 days fucking around on grimcalc to decide that I wanted to make this guy. And hell, look how that turned out. I didn't crunch the numbers quite as hard with this guy as I'm gonna with my next, though, I can tell you that. I just played with some few builds and threw some skills here and there, and this looked like fun, so I was like, sure, I want to play a two-handed build, I knew that. So that, you know, kind of helped me in the direction of where to start, but there's still quite a few options for a two-handed build, so didn't really know exactly what I was going to do, but oh. Ow, ow, ow. Stupid Archmage. Die! What is down here? I don't remember this. These guys are mean. These, like, mages that pop with their shields, they're essentially arcanists. Arcanists are badass, by the way. The one I've played is only level 4, but even at level 4 he's a badass. It's just cool. I'd really like to do something with Arcanist as my next. So hopefully I get something cool like Spellcaster item or something. And hopefully not the stupid offhand I got before. I was really excited when an offhand dropped because I wanted to make a caster next. But then I saw that it was like an acid poison offhand and I was like, oh shit. Not what I wanted. The occultist is the least interesting class to me. I've never really been into that. Like, you know, the necromancer in Diablo 2 was pretty cool. You know, just go to a full summon build, and I was cool with that. But I didn't want to do like anything into the poison skill trees or any of that. I'm just not down for that crap. Dot damage is normally not my favorite kind of damage to play with. I usually prefer direct, hard-hitting damage. I don't like to wait for my enemy to die. I just want them to die the second I swing at them. I'm not a fan of, let me put all my spells on you and then I'll sit here and watch you and wait for you to die. That's not really my thing. Except, there's an exception to that. Marvel Heroes, Scarlet Witch, she's dot based and she is incredible. She's awesome. I'm a big fan of her. But all her damage is not dot. She has a lot of hard-hitting direct damage skills as well. She has 2 or 3 that are dot based. She drops those on the ground and then unloads a bunch of direct damage skills while they're having their life ticked away by all the AoE stuff. So it's a different type. It's not just like shooting a bomb at guys and watching the acid eat them. It's, you know, there's more direct damage involved. And a lot of movement. She teleports all over and she's just fun to play. But I don't think there's a single class in this game that has any sort of teleport. I guess the Nightblade kind of has like a teleport thing, but it's targeted teleport. You can't just like click somewhere and teleport there. You have to have an actual enemy to target with it. And then you don't really teleport. You kind of float over there like stealth and unseen, and then come out of stealth and attack that target. And it's a badass skill. I love it. If I make a Nightblade, I'm absolutely using that skill. But it's definitely not a teleport. I wouldn't call it a teleport. I don't know what the hell I'd call it. Like a phase shift, maybe? I don't know. It's cool, though. But yeah, I just wish, like... And I'm sure it's... A lot of it has to do with programming. You know, trying to program characters that can teleport, I'm sure, is a lot harder. Just because, you know, you gotta make sure they don't accidentally teleport into, like, walls and get stuck and shit. I can't imagine that being too big of an issue in this game, since it's mostly outdoor areas. But, you know, you never know. I'm sure there's reasons for it, or they just flat out don't feel that teleporting fits in this theme, and they're just not going to use it. Who knows? I'm sure they have reasons. But yeah, I'd be really happy if they added a teleport character. There's they do have an expansion for this coming out sometime this year. You know, once the release actually officially happens, then they're going to start work on the expansion, and hopefully another, you know, at least one, hopefully 2 more classes for the expansion, if not more. More is always better. More diversity, more choice, always better in these kind of games. Yeah, hopefully at least 2 classes. And I think one of them has to be a caster. This game's very lacking in the caster department at this point. Yeah, all you have is an arcanist and a cultist. And it's also very lacking in the ranged category. If you want to make a ranged character, you can technically make them. You can make any guy a ranged character. Like, and when I say ranged, I mean like using guns and bows, not spells. But I mean, realistically, if you're going to make a gun or bow ranged character, you're going to want to go demolitionist, because fire strike, when it's fully built and fully maxed out, is insanely strong with a ranged weapon. Like, it has tons of AoE and direct damage and burning, and it's just a very, very powerful skill for a ranged weapon. No other skill tree in the game supports ranged weapons as much as demolitionist. You know, and you can do however you want. You can have a ranged weapon shaman if you want and just use savagery. It's not going to be as good, but it still works. It's definitely possible. That's one of the things that makes this game great, is you can build your guy however the hell you want. It might not be the most efficient the way you want it, but it'll work. And the game's balanced enough to where you can pretty much build your guy however the hell you want, and it'll be good enough to get you through the game, but it might not be good enough to survive like elite and ultimate difficulties. You know, for ultimate difficulty, it requires a lot of fine-tuning and very specific skill sets. And very, very specific devotion setups. If you try to go into ultimate with no defensive devotion skills, there's a very, very high chance you're not going to survive. Like, you'll die a lot. And you'll be, you know, you probably wouldn't go to ultimate till you're max level anyway, so, you know, you wouldn't really care about dying a bunch, other than the fact that it's just a sheer inconvenience and annoying. But, you know, it's, I don't know. It's just, I think it takes away from the game a lot if you're just running in and dying over and over again. That's just kind of boring and lame. That's how I had to kill the final boss of this game the first time around with my commando. It sucked. It was not an enjoyable experience. I was getting pissed. Took like 20 minutes to kill him, because I just was basically corpse jumping the guy. I had no other choice. I had no other way to kill him, because my build was insanely inferior. I mean, I went for the easiest possible build. Is basically a 1-button build with some toggle buffs. So I toggle my buffs on, and I just spam Fire Strike as my main attack, and that's all I had. I didn't have any right clicks. I didn't have any other skills. Nothing. It was insanely basic. And it got me through the whole game just fine. Aside from a select few really strong like heroes and bosses. But yeah, then once I got to Lagorian, he showed me how bad my build really was by slapping me around. And the funny thing was, it wasn't even him that killed me the most. It was his stupid little minions that he summons. They killed me more than anything. That sucks. So yeah, for my second playthrough, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go with someone that's actually tougher and doesn't die all the time. And I'm glad I did, because I'm having a blast with that shield commando. He's a total badass. I still die. You know, it happens. I get in over my head. I think, oh, I'm a big badass. You can't kill me. I charge into situations that I'm just like, oh shit, this was a bad idea. And I get killed. But whatever. It happens. I definitely die less with him than any of my other characters. Far, far less than my ranged commando. Shit. I think I died as many times on just the last boss with my ranged commando as I've died throughout the entire veteran playthrough and half the elite playthrough on my shield commando. So just a tip for all you, if you want to make a ranged demolitionist, absolutely take some more defensive skills and defensive passives and devotions and shit like that, because you will not survive if you do not. It's going to be a really, really rough journey for you if you don't. But if you are looking for a very, very simple build, the build I used is very, very simple, and it does work. It's just frustrating at times because you die a lot. But it is doable. Just like anything in this game, every build is doable and viable at some point. Just not the best. Okay. Well, I'm going to cut this video to an end here very quickly. So, do we have a portal coming up? That would be ideal. But if not, just cut it after this group of dudes. So it looks like we're about to split into something else. What's coming up? I don't remember. The village. I don't remember what's coming up. So I'm just going to cut the video here. Okay. Well, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like what you see, comment and tell me why. I'm going to get started on the next part here real quickly. So hang tight. Later, gamers.